Namaste, yogis, and welcome. My name is Alejandro from Flow into Nature, and today we are back at it with the Believe series. Today, we're working in towards elephant's trunk, another fun posture that we don't do very often in classes, but really fun to get into and challenging as well. If you have them, grab 2 blocks or maybe 2 books that you can put your hands on so that you can lift yourselves up, hopefully about the same girth. And with that being said, let's get right into it. We're going to start in a Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Knees will open out nice and wide. And just relax all the way down onto the mat. Option for you to start with your arms long by your side. Maybe you want to bring your hands over the thighs. I invite you to close the eye. Allow yourself to become present. We do that just by noticing the air in the room. Is it hot? Is it cold? What parts of your body are touching the ground? To notice if there's any thoughts crossing your mind right now. If there's any thoughts, anything present on your mind, I invite you to just put that aside. We'll pick it back up afterwards. But allowing yourself to become present. Class is going to be about 40 minutes long. So just know, can you keep your mind present in this moment? Focusing on the breath, focusing on the postures, focusing on believing in yourself, of building trust with yourself, of knowing that what we are doing now not only strengthens the mind, but strengthens our future self as well. So believe in yourself. Know that you can do it. Know that I believe in you too. All together, let's connect in with the breath. Take a deep breath in. Really fill into the belly first. And then open the mouth. Exhale. Let it all go. Let's breathe a little bit deeper. Breathe into your belly. Then into your chest. Once again, open the mouth a little bit louder. Exhale. One more big full breath into the belly. Expand the chest. And as you exhale, let the chest slowly relax. Let the belly slowly melt belly towards the spine. We'll blink open the eyes. We'll use the hands just to help our knees close. Beautiful. We're going to do a half happy baby. We're going to start with our right leg. Bring the right leg in. Extend the left leg long. So half happy baby. If you can grab onto your shin, perfect. If you can grab onto the outer edge of your foot, even better. And we're actually going to try to bring the knee to a 90-degree bend. So when we're pulling the knee to the outside of the body. So arm is on the inside of the knee, and I'm really helping with my hand to press my knee to the outer side of my shoulder. Notice if the left hip is trying to lift, maybe with the left hand, you can press the left hip down. And with the right foot, now try to kick up. So as we kick up and pull down, we're really opening up into our hamstrings, into our hip flexors, tiny little muscles in the inside of the hip that all have to stretch out, even stretching out into the glutes. Hopefully that feels really good. If it feels good, maybe you try to extend the leg so the foot is actually going above towards the top of your mat. So kicking towards where your head is at. And it's okay if you can't extend very much. I don't have that much flexibility, especially since we're also just warming up class. Take it nice and easy. Take one more breath in. And can you pull the knee down a little bit more? Breath out. Beautiful. We're going to just start to extend that leg long. Bring the left knee in. And again, maybe you're holding on to the inside of the shin. Maybe that's as far as you can go. If you can, maybe you hold on to the outer edge of your foot. Find that 90-degree bend in the knee. Again, knee is on the outside of the arm, and you're using the hand to pull the knee towards the outside of the shoulder. Nice big opening for the back of the leg. Again, notice if the right hip is lifting up. We're trying to keep the hips grounded. And that way the stretch really comes from the glutes, the hamstrings, and the hip flexors. Beautiful. Really now start to kick up, just a little bit of engagement with the leg, and with the arm, try to pull down just a little bit more. Breathe into any sensations you may have. Finding the awareness of how your body feels. Does the right side feel tighter than the left? Maybe the left is tighter than the right. Just awareness. We're not judging ourselves. That way, when we're getting into our peak posture, we really know what side we can push a little bit deeper, what side we might need to take it a little bit easier on. Maybe both sides are feeling great. We're going to push it. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. You can do it. One more breath in and a breath out. Awesome. Slowly bring both knees into your chest. Grab onto the outer side of the shins. Just gently rock a little side to side. We're going to grab behind the knees. Start to rock and roll the length of your spine. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Until you reach all the way up. Plant your hands. Step your feet all the way back. Find a plank pose. Beautiful. Plank pose just so that we can start to warm up the wrists. If you need to modify, know that your modification is knees down, heels lifted. Still shifting my weight forward onto my wrist and keeping my belly really engaged, pulling it up in towards my spine. If you want to go for the full plank, pressing the toes down, squeezing the inner thighs together. Wherever you are, tuck the tailbone and just start to rock a little forward and back. Really pressing into the L shapes of your hands, so base of your index finger knuckle and the base of your thumb are really pressing into the ground, almost like you're pressing your arms towards each other, adding weight to the inside of the wrist. We're always trying to take care of it as much as possible. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring the right foot all the way forward to the outside of the right hand. You might have to use your right arm to help you get there. Beautiful. And start to shift a little forward and back, forward and back. So trying to distribute the weight evenly between the hands and the feet. And as you move forward and back, we're kind of just trying to floss through the hips. If you want to, you can also kind of start to bring that left knee down, really trying to let the hips sink towards the hands, really opening up. Same stretch as we were on our back. This time we're letting gravity kind of do most of the work to really help open up into the hips. If you want to add any other movements, maybe you rock a little side to side. Maybe you rock even further forward and back. Whatever feels good in your body. This is your class. I'm just a guide, but if anything is calling to you, please go ahead and take it. Awesome. Here for 3, for 2, and 1. We're actually going to bring the right toes off the mat, and now bring the left foot all the way forward. Sink into your malasana, your yogi squat, hands to heart center, pressing the palms towards your heart. Really try to lengthen the spine, really opening up through the heart. Push the belly forward, let the hips sink down as much as it feels good. If you have the blocks, maybe you need to sit on a block as your modification. We're not here for very long. Notice how the right hip feels compared to the left. We've been working open more to the right than the left, so maybe it feels a little different. And then plant your hands. We're going to step the right foot all the way back and bring the left toes onto the mat. Same thing here. Just to open up the left side hip a little bit more. Start to rock a little forward and back. Make it feel good for you and your body. Maybe if it feels good, you rock a little side to side. Again, adding a little bit of dynamic movement. Not always using my cues, but exploring your own body. Maybe you kind of want to let there be a little bit of buoyancy in the hips to bounce up and down. If it needs to, maybe you let the right knee relax. That way you can really let the hips sink all the way down. For 3, wherever you are, 2, and 1. Once again, step the left toes off the mat. Bring the right foot all the way forward. Sit back into your yogi squat, opening the knees out nice and wide. Really try to engage the core to lengthen the spine, lengthening away from the hips for 3, for 2, and 1. Use your hands if you need to. Slowly take a seat. We're going to warm up our core a little bit more, starting off in a boat pose. So bring your feet together, knees come to touch, lengthen the spine. Imagine you're being pulled up from your heart center. Hands can come either behind your thighs, or maybe if you need a little bit more support, hands can come behind the hips. Again, lengthen the spine. The way we do that is because our core has to activate and engage, and this is where we can stay. This is your level 1. Do you want a level 2? Maybe you release the arms, still lengthening up through the heart. Maybe you lift the feet, you're level 3. Breathe. Maybe you're feeling really good. Maybe you want to lengthen out the legs. Maybe you want to reach your arms over your head, creating your V shape. I'll give you an example. Right here. Again, try to lift the heart. Engage the legs. But find your level. What works best for you? This is where I'm at today. Keep lifting up through the heart. Keep engaging through the core. Flex the toes. Beautiful. Don't let the heart sink. Don't let the upper back round. Lengthen the spine. Lift the heart. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the feet down. We're going to extend through the legs. And we're going to work on heel lifts. If you have a block, go ahead and grab it. Know that the block has different levels. I'm going to set it at a medium height. I'm going to bring my hands not right next to my hips, but a little further forward. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to press my hands down so that I can lift my heel and then bring it back down. So I'm trying to go over the block. If you don't have a block, you can just lift up and down. Let's do it. Up and down. And if you have a block, maybe you go over the block and tap, over the block and tap. You got it for 8, 7. Yes, you can. 6. Try to round forward. 5. You got it. Breathe through it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Opposite side. Once again, lean the heart forward. Lengthen the spine. Press the hands down. Lift the left heel. Maybe you tap for 8. Yes, you can. Maybe you're just going up and down. Maybe you have the block. You got it. 7. Really keep the left foot lengthened. 6. Yes, you can for 5. Nice and strong. Feel the quadricep engage. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remove the block. Move the hips forward. We're going to reach the heels up to the sky. Arms long by your side. And we're going to do hip lifts. So instead of rocking, try to just lift the hips straight up and lower down. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Press into your hands as much as you need to, keeping the lower back, or as much of the lower back glued to the mat. Lower softly. Trying to reach straight up. You can do this. 8. Really working out all those muscles in the lower core. 5, 7, 6. Breathe. 5. Open mouth exhales. 4. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock a little bit side to side. Breath in. And a breath out. Grab behind the thighs. Rock and roll. Once again, forward and back, forward and back. Cross your feet. Plant your hands. Send the feet all the way back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And open the mouth to let it go. Really pressing into the mat with the hands, adding weight to the inside of the wrists. Wrap the triceps back, biceps go forward, lengthen the space between the shoulders and the ears. If you need to, maybe there's a bend in the knees. Try to lift the hips up. Lengthen the spine by pressing your shoulders towards your knees. Once the spine is nice and long, maybe you want to lengthen out through the legs. Maybe you walk your dog. Bend one knee. Bend the other. Bend one knee. Bend the other. Walking it out. Really trying to find as much length and stretch through the back of the legs. As much as it feels good, trying to melt the heels. Maybe you seal the lips, take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through your nose. Let's move into our Sun A. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop to the top of the mat. We'll find a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Try to create a 90-degree angle in the hips. Hands can stay down on the ground. Maybe they come to your shins, maybe on the thighs. And as you exhale, forward fold. Let the head relax. Crown of the head towards the ground, shifting the weight into the balls of the feet. Beautiful. Inhale, mountain pose. Touch the ground. Start to reach forward. Bend the knees if you need to, reaching all the way up towards the sky. Press into the hands. Press into your feet. Reach the hands all the way up. Gaze up. Bring your palms together. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. Press your thumbs into your chest. Bow the head. Just one breath to believe in yourself. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that belief throughout every cell of your body. Blink open the eyes. Let's move. Inhale, mountain pose. Press into the ground. Engage the legs. Engage the core. You reach up. If you want, find a little bit of a back bend. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hips. Lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. As you exhale, our first vinyasa. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. Engaging into the core, shift forward, drop the knees if you need to modify. As you exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, bend the elbows down 90 degrees. Elbows are touching your ribs. Untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pressing the feet down. Squeeze the inner thighs. Engage the glutes. Really press into the hands. Open through the chest. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Let's move breath to movement, nice and fluid. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold. You can step or hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, deeper forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach all the way forward. Engage the legs, engage the core. Reach all the way up. As you exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up. Option for a deeper back bend if it feels good in your body. As you exhale, forward fold to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, your vinyasa, plant your hands. Step the feet back. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open your heart. As you exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. One breath, inhale. Press the shoulders back, exhale. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop, landing softly at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach forward, 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 and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up. Option for a deeper back bend if it feels good. And as you exhale, forward fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, Vinyasa, plant the hands. You can step, jump, or fly back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Trust yourself. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Keep that Ujjayi breath going. You got it. Stay strong. Inhale. Believe in yourself. Exhale. Last breath here. Inhale. Stay strong. Exhale. Let's move on to our Sun B. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold. Step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, right away. Chair pose. Bend the knees. Sit nice and low. Reaching the arms up nice and high. Squeeze the legs together. If you need a little bit more balance, know that you can widen your feet to hips with distance. Tuck the tailbone down. Really help engage the glutes, the lower part of the legs, and sink into your chair. Take another breath in and sink a little bit deeper. Breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Press into the left foot, reach the right leg high. Option to keep your arms high. Maybe you bring your hands to the heart center and extend your right leg. Beautiful. I really want to focus on engaging the right quadricep. Flex the toes back. It doesn't matter if your foot is really low. Try to lift it up as much as you can. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, chair pose. Plant the right foot. Sink back and down into your heels. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift the left leg up. Once again, extend the leg. Flex the foot. Try to lift the left heel as high as it can go. Hold. Breathe. Stay strong. Believe in it. All that core work is coming into play. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, chair pose. Plant the left foot, sink low into it. One more breath in. As you exhale, forward fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, your Vinyasa, plant your hands. Step, jump, or fly back with control, landing in Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Right away, as you exhale, knee towards your nose. We'll bring the right foot between the palms. Drop your left heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Opening up towards the left side of your mat. Let's find our alignment first. Draw a line from your right heel. Does it intersect your back arch? Beautiful. If it does, if not, align it. Really trying to sink the front knee over the front ankle. The more we stack, not only does it also get easier, but we protect our body as well. Really press into the outer edge of your left foot. Beautiful. Reach forward and back with the arms. We're really trying to keep the shoulders directly over the hips. So sometimes it looks like we're really leaning forward. Try to stack. And it's really a feeling of stacking the shoulders, the hips, the right knee over the right ankle. Beautiful. Let the hips sink down. Feel the core engage. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, side angle, reach all the way forward. Right arm comes down, maybe on the right thigh. Left arm makes a big circle to open up. We make that big circle because it helps protect the shoulder blade, the shoulder girdle. Maybe you want to keep that right arm on top of the right thigh. Maybe you're bringing the right arm to the inside of the right thigh. Use the right arm either way to help open and twist the torso to try to open the heart towards the sky. Maybe you're looking at the video. We have a beautiful blue sky here today. Take another breath in. Can you twist a little deeper? Breath out. One more breath in. And sink the hips down. Breath out. Start to extend the right leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. We're going to swivel the hip, so press the right hip towards the front of your mat and reach the right arm all the way up and back. If you want to, you can find a bind with the left hand towards the right hip crease. Let the left shoulder sink down. Let the right shoulder lead the way to stretch the right side of the body. Take a big breath, reach up and back. And as you exhale, your Chaturanga, cartwheel the arms down. We're going to bring the right leg back. Maybe you come to a high plank. Maybe you lift the right leg, shift forward. We lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening your heart. As you exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breath in and a breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg high, three-legged dog. As you exhale, knee towards the nose, then step the left foot between the palms. Drop the right foot down. Inhale, warrior two. Open up, this time towards the right side of your mat. And adjust the stance. Again, does the front foot draw the line? Does it intersect the back arch? Align it. Always trying to find good alignment. Creates good habits. Sink the hips down so the front knee comes over the front ankle. And press into the knife edge of the right foot. Imagine lifting your back inner arch. Beautiful. That keeps the backside of the leg really engaged. Engage the sides of your body. Lengthen the spine. Feel your low ribs engage and pull in. Relax the shoulders. Breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. As you exhale, side angle, reach forward. Left arm comes down. Maybe it's on the thigh. Again, big circle with that right arm. Really help protect. We also help work all the muscles around the shoulder, the triceps, the chest, the shoulder girdle, the shoulder blade, just to help everything stay working together. We're still activating the neural part of our body. Maybe that left arm comes to the inside of the left thigh. Help twist yourself open a little bit deeper. Try to sink the hips down a little bit lower. Are you still breathing? Inhale. Can you twist even deeper? Exhale. Start to extend the left leg. Reverse triangle on the inhale. Reach the left arm up and back. Again, try to press the left hip forward towards your left big toe. Pressing off of the left big toe so you can find the entire stretch from the left hip through the left shoulder. Big side stretch for the body. One more inhale. And as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Your vinyasa will meet back in a downward facing dog. Maybe you keep the left foot lifted as you lower down for your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a breath. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. Let's flow breath to movement. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold. You can step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down nice and low. As you exhale, one-legged mountain. Extend the leg. Lift the heel. Inhale, chair pose. Step the foot down. Sit low. As you exhale, lift the opposite leg. Lift the heel nice and high. Leg extended. Inhale, chair pose. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, your vinyasa, plant your hands. You can step, jump, or fly back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's keep breathing. Inhale, right leg high. As you exhale, knee to the nose. Low lunge, right foot comes down. Inhale, warrior two, drop the back heel. Open up towards the left side. As you exhale, side angle, right arm down. Big circle with the left arm. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lengthen the front leg, option for a half bind behind you. And as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Step the right foot back. Again, maybe it's floating for your Eka. Shift down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left heel high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Low lunge. Drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior two. As you exhale, side angle, stay present with the breath. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach the left arm up and back, option for the half bind. And as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Send the left leg back, maybe it floats. Shift forward, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Seal the lips. Inhale through the nose. And out through the nose. One more time. Let's flow. Let's keep getting stronger. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop to the top. Inhale, chair pose. Sink down low. As you exhale, right leg extends and reaches up. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low. Exhale, left leg extends and heel reaches up. Inhale, chair pose. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale your vinyasa, plant your hands. You can step, jump, float, fly, handstand, do what you need. Lower down, chaturanga, inhale, up dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. As you exhale, low lunge, top of that. Drop the heel, inhale, warrior two. Open up to the left side. As you exhale, side angle, reach and open up through the chest. Inhale, reverse triangle, front leg is long, maybe the half bind. As you exhale, chaturanga, cartwheel the arms down. Right leg back, maybe it floats. Shift forward, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last side, inhale, left heel high. As you exhale, knee to the nose, low lunge. Drop the heel. Inhale, warrior two to the right. As you exhale, side angle. Are you breathing? Are you matching your movements to the breath? Inhale, reverse triangle. Option for the half bind. Send the left hip forward. As you exhale, chaturanga, cartwheel the arms. Left leg steps back, maybe it floats. Shift forward, lower down. Inhale, up dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. One more breath in. And a breath out. Slowly drop the knees. Take a seat. Maybe you're like me, spend a little bit. Well done. Maybe you wipe it off, grab a towel. If you need some water, please go ahead and take it. We have found our way into our playtime. So we're going to work into elephant's trunk. So elephant's trunk's pose, maybe you've seen this before. It's okay if you haven't. We'll guide us. We'll work through it. So if you have blocks, I'm going to use them. I have a really short torso, so that's just my body, so I have to make it work for me. The blocks are going to come about right in front of my hips. So if you notice between your hip and your knee, your hands are going to be about a third of the way forward. So wherever that's going to feel comfortable. If you notice, when you press your hands normally right next to your hips, it's really hard to lift yourselves up. But if we bring our hands forward, we can round the spine, and I can lift up a lot higher than I would if I'm going backwards. So I'm going to bring my blocks about the middle of my thighs. My hands are going to be on the back side of that. So I'm going to start on the left side so you can see it from this side, and then we'll work on the right. I think it'll be easy for you to see. So we're going to start the same way we did in the beginning of class, kind of working our way into this seated half happy baby. So I'm going to come in, bring my left knee in, left heel close to my glute, and again, I'm going to grab onto the outer edge of the left foot, and I'm going to start to lift myself up. So from here, I want to start to floss my shoulder a little bit more. So I'm going to kick forward and then pull back. I can do this with both hands if I want, or I can just do it with the left. And I'm pressing. Again, my knee is going to the outside of my body as far back as I can. Let's do that a couple more times. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's extend the left leg. Let's give it a second. Let's do the right side. Again, bringing the left foot in. Right away, maybe you grab onto the outer edge of the left foot. I'm bringing my left hand onto the block so I can just start to kick forward. I'm just using the left hand as a little bit of support, trying to keep the spine up nice and long. And then notice the right knee coming to the outer side of the body, really opening the hip. For 3, keep going. For 2, and 1. Extend the right leg. Beautiful. If that feels like it's really tough, you can't open yourself up that much, that's perfectly okay. Keep working on that. Really opening up, finding flexibility in the hamstrings and in the glutes. Now, we're going to work one level deeper into this. So I'm going to bring the left foot in once again. This time I'm going to grab with my right hand my left foot, and I'm going to bring my left knee over my right arm. So I'm actually trying to find it right between where the deltoid and the tricep meet. So there's this kind of slit in the arm, and that's where I'm trying to bring the shoulder. I'm going to bring my hands onto the blocks. So from here, what I'm trying to do is, with the strength of my leg, is squeezing my arm so that I can eventually let go, and I can bring both hands here. Beautiful. From here, if I'm there, really try to squeeze. Notice that the left foot is flexing. Try to keep that really engaged. Try to shift the weight onto the hand and try to lift up. Flex both feet. Try to lift, try to hold, and then slowly set yourself down. Again, if you don't have the blocks, maybe you're using the books. Maybe you're just using the ground. I'll do an example without the blocks so you can see it on the right side. So here, once again, grab the right foot, bring it in. Left hand is going to grab the right foot, and I'm going to bring the right hand, arm, underneath my right leg. So again, I'm not bringing my knee over onto my shoulder like I would a backpack. I'm on the side. I'm actually on my arm. Flex the right foot. That's going to help me really engage, and I can grab onto my arm. Plant the right hand down. Notice that I'm still using my left hand here if you need that support. When you can, release. Round the spine. Really bring the chin into the chest. Then from there, start to press into the ground. Lift up. Flex both feet. Hold it there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Extend the right leg. Shake out the arms if you need to. Shake out the legs. Awesome. So we're going to go now into the final pose. If those seem really hard, continue to work towards those. We'll work on it step by step. Build yourself, build your trust, build your strength, your flexibility. I believe in you. I know that you can do it. If you want to give it the full go with me, we're now going to try to lift both legs off the mat. When we lift the hips, lifting that bottom arm up. So again, a lot of core strength and a lot of strength in our legs, especially in our quadriceps, to keep that leg lifted up. Again, I'm going to start with the left side. So I'm going to bring the left foot in. With the right hand, grab the left foot, and then with the left hand, bring the left knee over my arm like a backpack. Squeeze the arm. Once I'm engaged, lengthen up through the spine. Bring both hands down. If I can, really pressing into the blocks, and then flexing the right foot. Maybe I lift the right leg. Maybe I hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, right foot down, then the hips, and slowly release. Shake out the wrists just for a second. Well done. If you were able to do it, perfectly done. If you weren't able to do it, perfectly done as well. As always, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey to get there. Let's try the opposite leg. For me, it's the right. Maybe for you, it's the same. Again, bring that right foot in. With the left hand, grab the sole of the right foot. Bring the right knee over that slit of the arm. Squeeze the arm. Once that engagement is present and you're strong into it, maybe you release. Flexing the right foot, bringing the hand maybe onto your blocks. Really round the spine, chin to the chest. Lift yourselves up. Now look forward. Lengthen the spine. Maybe you lift the left leg. Hold it there. Your elephant trunk pose for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the left foot down. The hips. Shake it out. Relax the wrists. Remove the blocks if you have them. Beautifully done. Maybe you roll out the wrists a little bit. Let's wind ourselves down. So we're going to start all the way on our backs. Shift the hips forward, lowering down. We're going to work our way into a figure 4. Bring the right foot up, and the over the ankle is on the left thigh. And from here, you can press the right knee away from you. Keep flexing the right foot just to protect the knee. If that feels like it's good and you want to go a little bit deeper, maybe you thread the needle, grabbing onto the back of the left thigh. Use the right elbow to press the right knee away. Flex both feet this time. Keep the shoulders and the head relaxed. Most of the work is coming from the arms. We're really just trying to use the strength of the right knee to press towards the top of your mat, letting that hip open up, finding that flexibility, developing that stronger, that lengthening of flexibility. That keeps us believing in ourselves so we can work towards more and more challenging, beautiful postures that maybe one day we believed we couldn't get to. But now you can, so well done. Take a couple more breaths. We're going to slowly release, switch out the legs, bring the right foot down, bring the left leg over the right. And again, if you notice my left foot, I'm not sickling. My foot is not twisted, so I'm not on my ankle. I'm actually bringing my ankle over the thigh, and my shin bone is actually what's pressing into my thigh. Really focusing on the alignment, proper alignment. Again, we're trying to do these poses so that we can do them in the longevity of our life, keeping our body mobile and using our body in the right way rather than the wrong way. So I'm not trying to add any stress or tension to my ankle in this posture. I'm really trying to open up my left hip. And from there, if it felt good on the other side, if you have the flexibility, maybe you could thread the needle, press the left thigh away from you with your left elbow, shoulders, jaw relaxed, using the strength of your arm to pull the right thigh towards your chest. And we'll take a couple more breaths here. Just breathe. Slowly release. We're going to bring both knees into our chest. Give yourselves a little rock. Maybe a little forward and back. Maybe a little side to side. We're going to work into a happy baby. Grab onto the inside or outside edges of your feet, your shins. Maybe you grab your thighs. Whatever's available to you. Press your tailbone, the lowest part of your spine, down. Same way as we started class, try kicking your feet up with your hands. Pull the knees down. We want our spine to be entirely flat on the mat. Maybe if it feels good, rock a little side to side. It is a happy baby pose after all. If you want to flutter your lips, take a breath in. And like a happy baby, flutter your lips. It may sound weird, but it relaxes the muscles in our face, in our shoulders. Letting the vibrations just kind of take out any stress. Do it a couple more times if it feels good. When you're ready, we're just going to bring both knees into our chest, wrapping the arms around the shins, bringing your forehead in towards your knees. Really squeeze all the air out of the body. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Take a big breath in, really trying to compact all the organs. Inhale a little bit more. And then as you exhale, open yourself up, Shavasana. Take up space on the mat. Let the right toes fall right, left toes fall left. Arms long by your side, palms face up to the sky, just so that the shoulders open up, the heart chakra opens up as well. Start to relax the whole body, starting from the crown of the head, all the way down the body, until you get to your toes. Let tension and stress roll off the body and into the mat. No need to hold on. Relaxing the jaw. Letting the breath find its natural flow state. But with a stronger belief in ourselves than when we started this class. And all together, we'll take one last breath in for class. And open the mouth to exhale. Take a couple moments. Just breathe. And I'll guide you out when it's time. If you need a little bit more time, please take it. If you're ready to move on, we'll start to deepen into our breath, waking the body back up. Inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. One more nice and deep. Breathe into your belly. Expand into your chest. Open the mouth, let it go. Add some movement to your fingertips, your toes. Reach the arms up and overhead. Bring your big toes to touch. Find a full body stretch as you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, we're going to bend the knees. Roll over onto your favorite side. Bicep is your pillow, bringing your top hand in over your heart. If there's any intention you need to set, maybe for the rest of the day, maybe for tomorrow, for the week, and can you strengthen your belief in yourself? This is a constant work of putting in the effort, of telling yourself you believe in yourself, and of doing things that are a little out of your comfort zone. Know that you are stronger than you believe. Know that you have to believe it first before anybody else. Slowly press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Eyes will remain closed. Hands will find your heart center. And we'll close out class with just one more breath. Take a deep breath in. Fill yourself with love, with light, with belief. And open the mouth. Let anything go that doesn't serve you. Bring your hands to your third eye center, right between the eyebrows, with love, with light, with joy. We bow forward. How is your practice? How do you feel right now? Do you have more belief in yourself? You have maybe a little bit less. That's okay, with no judgment. Just find awareness. I hope that felt really, really good for you. I hope that challenged you. Maybe you're trying something new for the first time. If you didn't get there, just keep trying. It's a matter of practice to build the strength in our hip flexors, in our core, to lift that leg up that's extended in elephant's trunk is hard. I know it is, but you can get there. I know that you can. So I hope that felt really good. If you have any questions on the class, on the postures, please let us know down below. As always, we offer private sessions. So if you want to contact me or Nicole, go to flowintonature.com and find us there. And as always, know yourself, be yourself, and choose joy. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you'll follow along for the rest of the series. Namaste.